Only 3 men have ever won the Victoria Cross twice, and only one of those 3 was decorated during World War II. Captain Charles Aslett Upham of the 2nd New Zealand Expeditionary Force was that brave soldier. It was in Crete between the 22nd and the 30th of May 1941 that the then 2nd Lieutenant Upham won his first decoration when he displayed outstanding courage and leadership in very close-quarter fighting. A small force of New Zealanders was attacking the German army at Melem. A German machine gun nest was proving difficult to overcome. Under the cover of darkness, Charles Upham advanced single-handedly on the gun position. He fearlessly attacked, firing his handgun and throwing a series of grenades. This threw the German gunners completely, which in turn enabled the rest of his force to follow up the attack and destroy the position. Following this raid, he advanced with his men, and in the ensuing conflict, he was blown up by a mortar shell and badly wounded by a second. He was later hit by rifle fire, badly injuring his foot. But in spite of his wounds, and also suffering from a severe attack of dysentery, he refused hospital treatment. At one point in the conflict, when his company were forced to retire, the wounded 2nd lieutenant carried another wounded man back to a safe position. In the same battle on the 30th of May at Sfakia, he beat off an attack by the Germans, 22 of them falling to his short-range pistol fire. This won him his first Victoria Cross. The Bar was awarded for his gallantry on the 14th and 15th of July in 1942. Now a captain, Charles Upham was leading his company at El Ruwaisat Ridge near El Alamein. After being hit twice and wounded, he refused to leave his men and insisted on leading them into battle. Just before dawn, he led them in a determined attack, capturing his objective only after fierce fighting. With only hand grenades, he personally destroyed a German tank, along with several guns and armored vehicles. Although his arm had been broken by a machine gun bullet, he continued to hold the position until at last, weak from loss of blood, he was taken off for medical treatment. Having had his wounds dressed, he immediately returned to his men, remaining with them until once again he was severely wounded and unable to move. He was captured and held as a prisoner of war until he was liberated in 1945. A very brave and gallant man.